Real crime, real monsters, true stories you won't hear anywhere else.
For decades, in the world of true crime, one name has haunted the headlines: Issei Sagawa, a man whose actions shocked the world, not only because of what he did, but because of what happened afterward. He walked out of prison, gave interviews, wrote books, and lived in public as if his story were entertainment. This is the story of a man who crossed a line the world thought was unthinkable, and then walked free.
Born in 1949 in Kobe, Japan, Issei Sagawa grew up fragile and isolated. Small, sickly, quiet, he lived in his own world, emotionally distant from those around him. In this solitude, dark thoughts began to stir, hidden beneath politeness and intelligence.
In the late 1970s, Sagawa moved to Paris to study literature. He immersed himself in art, poetry, and philosophy, seeming harmless to those around him. He invited classmates to dinner, spoke softly about ideas. Yet beneath that calm exterior, something dangerous was growing. Paris inspired artists, and for Sagawa, it awakened obsession. One summer evening, he invited a classmate, Renee Hartvelt, to his apartment. They were to read poetry, discuss projects, share ideas. Renee, intelligent and trusting, never imagined the darkness she would encounter. That night, Sagawa crossed a boundary from which there was no return. Police later reconstructed the timeline, and all evidence led to a chilling truth. Something irreversible had occurred.
When Renee disappeared, the university community raised the alarm. Witnesses reported seeing her entering Sagawa's apartment. Police arrived. He opened the door calmly, almost peacefully. Inside, detectives found proof she had not left. He was arrested on the spot. During questioning, Sagawa spoke without fear or hesitation. Detached, almost clinical, he recounted what happened. Psychologists examined him and declared him legally insane. Unfit to stand trial, he was sent to a French psychiatric institution. But even this decision would not last.
Japan requested his transfer. Once back in Tokyo, Japanese doctors concluded he was not insane. Legally, he could not be retried for the crime. In a controversial decision, Issei Sagawa was released. No prison sentence, no long-term supervision, just free.
Instead of disappearing, Sagawa became a public figure. He gave interviews, wrote books, appeared on talk shows. He discussed his crime calmly, philosophically, turning horror into media attention. The world watched in disbelief. How could someone do this and walk free?
Over time, fame faded. Health declined. He struggled to live, weak and fragile. Sagawa died in 2022, alone, without applause, without the media circus that once surrounded him.
The story of Issei Sagawa remains one of the strangest criminal cases in history, not just because of the crime, but because the system failed to contain him. A man who should have disappeared forever walked openly among society. His story reminds us justice is not always certain, sometimes broken, and sometimes it slips through the cracks entirely.